Hi, today is day 4, and today's day was significantly better than compared to any other days that I had before this. And I woke up early, I went for a jog, then I came back, I prepared for going to office, uh, had my morning coffee, left for office, and reached office actually like 15-20 minutes ago, was able to catch up the day a little prior. So it felt nice and I had my lunch and dinner with me as well. So I had my lunch at the same time. Sorry, I had my lunch at a good time, and then at the same time I also had my dinner on time as well. So which was a very huge thing for me, because since the time I've actually joined this office, I have not been able to have like my dinner on time. Because given that I leave my office at 8 o'clock, I reach my home somewhere around 8:30 9 o'clock, and of course that becomes an issue then, because by the time I reach home I freshen up and then I eat my dinner, it becomes a little late. So yeah, this was something new and something nice which felt good, because now that I am done with my dinner I can actually come to a local cafe and start working on the other things that I want to work on. And yeah, it was good. I felt nice given that I have worked out after so long, and also I've stopped smoking overall. So I can actually feel the energy. It's not significant, but like more amount of energy is there, and I can actually sense it that my body is not trying to recover from the previous smoking sessions that I've had like day before. It is actually like generating energy properly, and throughout the day I try to have clean only, but I did have two Red Bulls and like two times I had coffee. So insane amount of caffeine, which was kind of required because it was Monday. But yeah, of course I wouldn't do something like this very often where I'm having like two Red Bulls and like two coffees every day. But given today was Monday and there was like a lot of work to be done, so I had to do that. And now I have come over here at a local cafe. I met my friends for a while over here. Then just when I got done with meeting my friends, I came over here. I started recording my video for today, and I'll go home. I'll freshen up a little bit, and I'll start working on a few scripts. I'll try to close in a little bit of scripts, and then later on I'll see to it that I'm tomorrow or day after I will try to get few videos shot as well for my main YouTube channel. At this moment I feel I have somewhere around 5 or 6 videos shot already for my YouTube channel. I don't really remember the number. The only thing that I haven't done at this moment is getting these videos out as much as possible, and however it's possible. I am not 100% satisfied with each and every video that has came out for my YouTube channel, because I have to like see to it how exactly I'm converting my energy in regards with the scripts that's there, and the way I'm speaking in front of camera when there is like a teleprompter kept over here. Uh, but I will figure out that eventually. But by that time, I don't want to just like stop myself not getting myself out. Uh, I want to be out there. Anyhow, one thing I've understood till now, like from the time since the time I have been wanting to actually shoot content and put it out there till now, one thing I've understood is this only, that I have this fear of like not putting myself out properly before I am perfect, which is never going to happen. Like I know for a fact that this is never going to happen. Before it was like कि मेरे पास tripod, that I don't have a tripod, or I don't have a good phone to record videos, or I don't have a good mic to record videos or something like that. I always had some or the other perfect excuse to not actually record content, which is the reason I stopped. Like which is the reason I never uploaded videos properly. Like the only time I used to upload videos was after 2 to 3 years. I used to upload one video, which was a very bad frequency, I know. Uh, but yeah, now I've figured out a way to it, and I think this is also helping. Like when I am trying to document my journey, and over here I am speaking on camera without any filters as such, and just letting my thoughts out. This is helping my on screen presence as well a lot. Like over here I'm making mistakes. Over here I am making mistakes, and I am like it's okay. Like I don't have any prejudice in my mind at this moment that even if I am making any mistake, somebody might out there see that mistake and then make fun of me, or like I might be embarrassed. I don't have that in my mind, and that's good. And another thing that I thought that I would speak about today is how you can actually one day just wake up and be like, what, I am not this type of a person anymore. Meaning, if you consecutively kept on telling yourself that you are someone who's not artistic or you are someone who's not creative at all, chances are you're not creative then. Of course, because like since the longest amount of time in your life, the only thing that you have been telling yourself is that you're not creative or you're not artistic enough. But if only you tomorrow wake up and start telling yourself that you know what, you are actually creative and you can do creative stuff very well. I'm sure, like, okay, it is not going to be a 180-degree shift in regards with your personality. That one day you just wake up and be like, you are an artistic person and you start painting stuff, or like you have good design sense or something like that. But I am damn sure if you start reinforcing that mindset in your head, 10% or like 20%, at least on the first day, 10%, 20% change is going to be there for sure. Like, think about it. Like, if you think you are an artistic person, or if you think that you are a creative person and you accept it inside yourself, then the chances of your mind actually thinking in that direction, like what will a creative person think about when he or she is trying to make music, or when he or she is trying to make a artistic design, or a poster or a social media post or whatever xyz that's there. You get what I mean, right? Any creative stuff, how you would start thinking how would that person think, and you will try, like, whatever little information that you have about that subject, you will try small ass brain your small ass brain will try to think in a creative way, and that is it. That is where you will get the motivation to think about in that direction. So yeah, like, I had gotten this thought when I was going through a breakup once, and a friend told me that you can just wake up tomorrow morning and be like you are not this person anymore. For example, I was someone who, let's say for example, I was someone who never really was into watches or something like that. Tomorrow you can actually wake up and be like, you know what, I am into watches. I'm going to go out there and research about what exactly watches are, how exactly people collect watches, and why exactly people collect watches. You start researching about watches, and apparently then you become a watch guy. Similarly, tomorrow morning you wake up and you be like, I don't like the color white anymore. I know it's very random and it's very stupid, but I'll get to the bigger picture. But you try to understand these small things that are that are there. Like, the the more you try to hammer it in your mind that you don't like the color white, you don't like the color white, even though you loved it when you were in your first grade or something like that. There are certain brain connections that are made when you try to repeat things again and again and again. So let it be you saying yourself that you're not very creative enough, or you saying that you don't like the color white. All these things, they strengthen like a muscle. The more you say this, the more they strengthen. And if, let's say, tomorrow morning you start saying that you don't like the color white, there are chances, like, within a week or within a month or within a year, you will actually start hating the color red. Or you will actually start hating the color white, because that muscle in your brain is like a mold, quite literally, like a clay. It can be molded in ways you want it to be molded. So, like, if tomorrow morning you're waking up and start hating on the color white, I don't know why this is the worst example ever, but still, like, if you just tomorrow morning wake up and start hating the color white, chances are into 1 year you will just randomly start hating the color white. My point over here again, if we look at the bigger picture, like, tomorrow morning you wake up and you decide that you are someone who is an owner of a very huge company which is valued at like $1 billion or something like that. Chances of you actually treating yourself like that are exactly the same of you hating the color white. The only thing that you need to do is just keep on hammering that in your head. And over here, the reason hesitation would be more when you try to accept the fact that you are a owner of $1 billion company, and the color that you hate, the color white, is that your self doubts will come over here when you are trying to make yourself accept it, that you are actually an owner of a $1 billion company or something like that. This is where your self doubts will creep in. This is where your insecurities will creep in, that whether or not maybe you have an insecurity about you are very dumb, or you're not very smart, or you're not the most hardworking person, or some or the other thing that's there. Of course, like, you won't have those things when you try to just hate on the color white, because like, what, white is not connected to your aspirations, and it is not connected to you personally. But over here, when you're trying to put in, you feel, think about it, like, for a moment, like right now, you just stop and think about yourself, that you are in a very huge mansion which has like a beach view kind of a thing, and that house is yours. Like, just close your eyes and you try to do that. You will find a lot of hesitation, and the reason you'll find a lot of hesitation is because you have not accepted that. You have not accepted the fact that you can actually have a life like that. And if you have not accepted that, that means chances of you actually having that life are zero, quite literally zero, because you have not even accepted the chances of you having that life. Which means, even if you try to work hard as much as possible, if you have not accepted it, you won't get it, because you have not accepted the fact that you can have a life like that. And if you're not accepted that, then how will you be able to build a life like that? So in order to do that, your mindset has to be like that. Like, I know this is like a very random chunk piece of advice that I have gotten, but one thing I've noticed overall, like, there are multiple creators that I have followed while I was trying to get right on my own journey as well. And one thing that I noticed, the moment they made a shift, and I feel that is exactly how I made a shift as well, is is that when they started accepting the fact that they are some shit. Now this is delusional, this is a little bit of dream behavior, and if you'd like to say manifestation as well, you can say this as, you can term this out as manifestation as well, because this is where you're trying to, not even trying to, this is where you start believing in yourself. Like, the only person that you need to believe in, like, the only person you want to believe in yourself is yourself. And if that person is not believing in yourself, which is you yourself are not believing in yourself, then nobody is going to believe in yourself. Everybody is going to know for a fact that you are an imposter. Like, today I can stand in a room full of founders and talk to them very freely, but I have seen a lot of my colleagues, they can't do that. They just can't, because they have not accepted the fact that they've not accepted the fact that they are working with them, and they are not working for them. As much as they need them, they also need you. You need to understand that transaction, and you need to understand that uh, mindset or perspective, that you are working with them, you are not working for them, in the sense you are not under them at all. You're working with them, you're helping, both of y'all are at the same goal, which is like getting profit out of the company, as simple as that. And I feel that is what a lot of people lack at this moment, is because we don't need more yes sirs. We need more people who take accountabilities and partnership in regards with the kind of work that we do overall. It's lacking a lot. And that can only come in when you start believing in yourself. I know this is very generic kind of shit that you just need to fake it till you make it. That is actually the secret, that you have to actually fake it that you are actually an owner of a $1 billion company, or whatever that your goal is. Let's say, for example, your goal is to have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Fucking start acting like that person. How do you think a 10,000 subscriber YouTuber would actually function? He or she might have like a proper content plan for a month or two for sure. They have 2 3 months content. They have 2 3 months of content made and done ready with themselves, and they operate at a level where they don't really need to worry about, today is Monday, I need to post a long form video, and they don't shoot that video on Monday and then edit that video on Monday itself. No, they don't function like that. They function months before. Like, let's say, for example, a video is supposed to go out on 1st December. They see to it that that video is shot, scripted, edited 1 or 2 months before itself, and then it is just scheduled. As simple as that. So, a YouTuber who has 1,000 subscribers compared to a YouTuber who has 10,000 subscribers. Compare that YouTuber to a person who has 100K follower, 100K subscribers, and a YouTuber who has 1 million subscribers. All of them function differently. Depends on like how exactly you position yourself. But if you don't accept it, then you're not getting it. No matter how much hard work you do, no matter how much uh, effort you put into it, you are 100% not going to get it because you have not accepted that. Uh, I remember when I was in college, at that time, I was in the students' council of my college, and the highest position that anyone can get over there is general secretary, and that you can get in third year only. Third year is your final year. I was in my second year, I think. Yeah. And it was my birthday. And one ritual that they have, like the council members have, is they bring in a cake and they cut that cake. At that moment, when I cut my cake, they asked me, "What did you wish?" I blew the candles and they asked me, "What did you wish?" And they actually have it on record, right? They actually have it on record that I said general secretary next year. I actually said that, and I believed in myself for that I will get it. And I know this sounds very voodoo. This sounds like, fake it till you make it, or this is not how people get success or something like that. ठीक है, okay, fine. Like, you keep your opinion the way you want it to be. I'll keep my opinion the way I want it to be. I believe in this shit very much because this has worked for me multiple times. I said general secretary next year, and I got it. I had, of course, everybody had competitors. I had my own competitors, and I still got it. My point over here is I believed in myself, and it was, of course, not just that. I believed in myself and I worked my ass off. But if I had not believed in myself and not kept myself as if I am a prospect who is going to be general secretary next year, so what all things that prospect needs to understand in order to become the general secretary next year, who is going to lead somewhere around 20 to 30 people, you need to act in that way. Then you need to try figure out stuff that a prospect would do, and I did that. And it was very easy for my seniors to make me the general secretary then next year. I am not trying to sound arrogant at this moment. It is as simple as this. For example, if anyone else would have done this, I am damn sure they would have made him or her the general secretary next year if they would have done a better job than me. And I would have happily given it to them as well. But it wasn't. And that wasn't the case. Hence, everybody, the teachers, the principal, everybody saw that who is the prospect, and they gave it to me. Similarly, and another instance that happened was there was a fest that we used to win in my college, and my college had been winning this fest in another college since the last 9 8 9 years consecutively, and they had been coming first. So there is a concept known as contingent leader. Basically, I was the leader of this college. Like my college's leader who was taking in a team in this particular festival, and we had multiple competitions related to finance, marketing, and economics. So I got an opportunity to become the assistant contingent leader for my college, and which was a very huge opportunity for me in second year, because I got to lead a whole team from my college, take them to another college, and see to it that we are actually winning this festival. Because the reason there was so much pressure and the reason there was so much responsibility, of course, for a 19-year-old, everything that he could ask for was to just win that festival. And I I know this sounds very cringe. I know this sounds very funny as well. Bro, I used to actually dream of getting on stage, taking that winner trophy. I am not even kidding. I used to quite literally dream. So we prepared for that first festival. I think somewhere around 2 months, 1 to 2 months, something like that. Every day, every day I used to quite literally dream of being on stage and taking that trophy. Like when I used to sleep, I quite literally used to force myself to dream of that I'm getting that trophy and I'm feeling that in my hand. I had kept the poster of that festival, I had kept that as my wallpaper. I had accepted it already that I'm the winner. And the moment you do that, the mindset shift, the energy that you have, the mindset shift that you have, it's different. And trust me on this. Like once just try to act dumb on something. Let's say you go to an interview. You act as if you have gotten the job already. You accept the fact that you have already gotten this job, and the only reason that you're going over there is to discuss salary, or maybe not even salary, you're just going over there to have a little bit of chit chat with them so that they get to know you better. As simple as that. And look at the way you are a little less anxious. Less anxious also. I'd say not even less anxious, I'd say you're not anxious at all, because you have already gotten that job and you're going over there to just talk. As simple as that. When you do that, the interviewer understands. And it is not just the interviewer, you also accept the fact that you have actually gotten this job in your mind. And so the whole conclusion of this is that you have to be delusional in your life overall. Whenever you need to get something, you need to be delusional and you have to reverse engineer your energy so that you get that particular outcome. So whenever you need something in your life, like let it be your goals, let it be anything, you need to reverse engineer that, and that is exactly how you can actually manifest things. Like for example, right now, if you'll have a look at my wallpaper, I quite literally have I've edited my YouTube subscribers. I currently have somewhere around 160 subscribers on my main YouTube channel. I have edited that and I've kept it as 10,000 subscribers. I changed my wallpaper on my laptop. I changed my wallpaper on my phone as well, and have kept it. I function as a person who already has 10,000 subscribers. I already have, in the sense, I'm already creating a content bank for myself, which will last me 3 months on YouTube. I am already creating a content bank for my LinkedIn, which will last me 3 months. The course that I'm creating, that also will be created beforehand. That is how I'm acting. I think, yeah, that is it for today. Uh, I hope this added a lot of value. And I don't hope, I know for a fact this has added a lot of value to you, whoever is watching this video. And I'm grateful that you are actually watching this video. So, yeah, see you tomorrow. Peace out.